Transformers Revenge of the fucking Fallen. Well, I said the first movie was foreplay before the forced penetration. This is the fucking insertion. I'm not even kidding. This movie is a complete and utter abomination from start to finish. Everything about it, I could not fucking stand. Everything. Alright. So the plot is, if you call what I saw having a plot, fucking Christ. The plot is Sam accidentally touches a shard of the Allspark from the first movie that he found. He ends up getting images in his brain that leads him to a machine that produces energon, but it also destroys the sun, which means it's wiping out the planet. Megatron comes back, and he is actually not just the leader of the Decepticons, but a disciple of the Fallen, who wants to destroy the Earth for God knows whatever fucking reason. I don't fucking know. And Optimus Prime is the only one that can stop him. And he dies. But because he is the money grubber, or the guy the one that makes the money for these fucking movies, you can't kill him all throughout for the entire movie. Fuck this movie. I'm not even fucking kidding. This is worse. Like I said, this is fucking worse than the first one. I don't even know where to fucking begin with this shit. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. I'm not even gonna go with the opening scene because even though I did say this is shit from start to finish, the moment Optimus Prime shows up, it's awesome. It is. He's like the most badass in this movie. For the 15 minutes that he's actually fucking in it. Which just pisses... Which, you know what? Yeah, that's how I know it's shit. Is that he's only in it for 15 fucking minutes because we have to focus on Shia LaFucking douchebag, and Megan, my cunt is even bigger now from the fucking... by Michael Bay. Fox. Fuck! We have to get this shit for 2.5 fucking hours. I'm not even kidding. This movie is fucking long when it doesn't need to be. Why? Because we spend, and I'm not exaggerating, 15 fucking minutes of Shia LaBeouf and his annoying ass parents. Oh, hilarity ensues. Fuck you. Shia LaBeouf is going to college, and apparently he's the first Woodwickie to go to college, which is hard to fucking believe considering how well he's living. I'm not kidding. Like, they live in a suburb, and I have to say they're middle class. But with the car that they own, especially in the first one, I could be wrong. I want to say a Porsche, but I'm probably wrong. In the first one that his dad was driving, the wonderful, the very nice garden that they have. The house is nice as well. Better, honestly, better than mine. And apparently his dad never went to college. I'm sorry, and I know this is biased, this is probably going to be me ignorant, but you had to go to college for something to be able to make that much money. Of course, then again, he probably went into construction, that's probably it. The only thing is they don't fucking explain it. So as far as I know, he's a fucking, he robs people. I don't fucking know. Sorry. Nitpicking this way too much. Of course, we also spend a bunch of shitty fucking time with his mom being fucking obnoxious and annoying, where she's always walking around with his little booties going, "Ah, my baby's going to college, my baby's going to college, ah." Fuck you, my mom couldn't be more happy I'm going back to school and out of this house. And this is worse. She ends up buying from a bake sale a bag of weed, of pot brownies, and she consumes it. And I know a shit ton of people have seen this movie already, so you already know the reaction. Woo! Burst of energy from consuming weed. That's not how it works. That's not how weed fucking works. You fucking retards. Seth Rogen movies know how weed works better than you. Oh my God. And of course that's not worse of it. And they're not the only comic relief in this movie. This movie is nothing but fucking comic relief. Okay? We got the snooty government agent who wants to get rid of the Autobots after the disastrous events in Shanghai, which, okay, yeah, it was a disaster. That shit fucking, like, people fucking died. And I'm not talking about, like, the 2 soldiers they show in the caskets. I mean, people obviously fucking died. But, and you know what? He is kind of right there until he decides, oh, we need to get rid of the Autobots and do negotiations with the Decepticons. They're called Decepticons, you fucking ass wiper. God damn it. They're called Decepticons for a reason. They cannot be negotiated with. They will rape your asses. Oh my God. And don't get me started on the third, and I'll get to that problem in the third movie next time. Megan Fox is even worse in this. She's just her and Shia LaBeouf have no fucking chemistry whatsoever. They have none. Just none. They just, I swear to God, every single time I see her, it looks like she just got fucked in the ass. That's what she looks like. Tyrese Gibson is a bad actor in this. This is a fucking paycheck, as far as I'm concerned. Oh yeah, more comic relief. Wheelie, if you remember Wheelie from the very original Transformers movie, yeah, he was kind of annoying, but he was also cute and adorable. He didn't bother you. Here he's fucking annoying. He's humping Megan Fox's leg. He's like, ah, son of a bitch. It's like, honestly, a bit like Joe Pesci, but voiced by Tom Kenny. And I respect Tom Kenny. Tom Kenny's an amazing voice actor. Like, I grew up with Tom Kenny. Like, like him as the mayor from Powerpuff Girls. And we got like tiny little comic reliefs like Deep Roy, who's awesome, by the way, and he's very funny. But here he's just you cry a little inside seeing his town's wasted. And of course we got the big comic relief characters. Yeah. The big comic relief characters. John Turturro comes back, and if you didn't think stripping him down to his boxers and his little wife beater shirt wasn't enough, no. We get to see his ass in a PG-rated movie based on a toy line targeted towards kids. We get that shit. We get robot balls from the Devastator, the Constructicons. Transform into Devastator. He has giant wrecking balls, and of course, John Turturro, who at this point realizes how fucking bad it is that he just doesn't even give a shit anymore. He's just going, I'm underneath the enemy scrotum. I'm like, that hurt. Because like I said, John Turturro is a good actor. He's an amazing actor. He's fucking wasted in this movie. His talents are wasted. This is a paycheck at this point. And he's just... And I said in the first movie, he acted like he was way too good for the first movie. Here he's just like, fuck it. I don't even care. That's how he is in this fucking movie. We have a new addition to a team in this movie called Leo, who is basically Anthony Anderson, but they couldn't seem to get a hold of him because he was obviously too fucking good for this movie. Like I said, Anthony Anderson is a good actor. He's actually funny. He was more likely doing better shit at this time. Yeah, I think at this time he was doing Law and Order. He was doing better shit than this. Hell, I think he was doing the Departed at the time. Again, better shit than this. But let's not forget the stars of this movie. The comedic genius of this duo. The twins. Skids and Mudflap. The most racist characters that make Jar Jar Binks subtle. That's right. What I consider one of the worst characters in a movie is better than these guys. Fuck you, Michael Bay. Oh, and fuck you, Aaron Kruger, for the rewrite on the script. Fuck you. Oh yeah, I also forgot. the Chihuahua in the first movie comes back and has a pug, and he fucks the pug. Because, again, we get to see dogs fucking in a PG-13 movie based on a toy line targeted towards children. But back to the twins. These guys, as you all know, are really, really stereotypical black people. When I first saw this movie, I was with a friend who will not be named, and he said that he thought they were Latino. Honestly, it doesn't fucking matter. It offends every race of every kind, even though they're obviously black. Those characters offend me as a white person, as someone who makes racial jokes, not out of prejudice, but out of satire, out of parody, out of comedy. These guys fucking offended me. These guys just fuck this movie. Fuck it all. So, alright. I'm gonna take a little break. I will be back. So, just in a little bit. And of course, Rainn Wilson's also in it for a cameo, where he plays a college professor who publicly, like, just straight out hits on the college students, the female college students, in front of everybody. Hell, he even points out the fucking dean, saying the dean is right there, and he openly hits on these girls. Like, he's just like, it's not subtle. Like, you may think it's subtle, but you know it's not. If you were there, sitting in that class, seeing this guy hit on these girls, then yeah, this guy would have been fucking fired a long fucking time ago. But no. Oh, yeah, here's another thing. All the college students look like fucking supermodels. Or, all the female college students look like fucking supermodels and porn stars. I'm not kidding. I'm not fucking kidding. As much as I would like college schoolgirls to look like that, they don't. They don't fucking look like that. It's like Michael Bay never even went to fucking college. At all. Okay? I'm going to a university for the first time, and even I know that college students don't fucking look like that. Oh yeah, and Shia LaBeouf is a fucking asshole in this movie. I'm not kidding. He is so fucking unlikable. From the moment he shares his first scene with Bumblebee, he's a fucking asshole. Like, just a fucking asshole to him. It's like, B, no, you can't come with me because freshmen aren't allowed to have cars. By the way, that's bullshit. That is fucking bullshit. Freshmen are allowed to have cars on campus. Fuck you. Second, you have a giant robot in your car, in your garage, who transforms into a car. And if I remember correctly in the first movie, you said it was okay to have your giant robot guardian to live with you. You are fine with that. If anything, having a giant robot in your garage that transforms into a car that drives itself is fucking awesome. I don't drive. I would gladly take Bumblebee into my home and say, here buddy, stay with me. I don't drive, so I may ask you to drive me around a bit, but we're gonna have a good time. I'm gonna treat you right. Fuck you, Shia LaBeouf. Fuck you. Just... God damn it. Oh yeah, the action's bad, too. I'm not kidding. Again, I'm not going to do it this time, but again, the action is so in your fucking face that you can't tell what the fuck's going on. And to make matters worse, all the Decepticons, or no, I'm sorry, not just the Decepticons, but all the Transformers look the fucking same. Unless they're in close-up. You can't tell who is fucking who. Unless they're two dogs, then yeah, you know they're fucking each other. God damn it. Just fuck this movie. Fuck it all. And of course Michael Bay has to throw in his own movies into this shit. He throws in a Pearl Harbor reference and he throws in Bad Boys 2. He like blatantly throws in Bad Boys 2 poster. Just stroking his fucking cock. Just like, oh yeah, you show that. You show that movie that people critically pan, but I don't give a fuck. Oh my god, yes, show that movie. Oh yeah, fuck you. That movie is a piece of shit too. I don't know if I can survive this. I really don't. We get 30 to 45 minutes of an action scene in the desert. Where you can't tell what the fuck is going on. And then when Optimus Prime is finally revived after Sam dies and goes to robot heaven, which I still don't know how the fuck that works. Aren't you supposed to be a robot to go to robot heaven? Whatever. Optimus Prime gets an upgrade with Jetfire's... God, I fucking forgot Jetfire. Yeah, Jetfire's a fucking geriatric. That's what he is, right? Insert old person fart joke here. Okay? That's pretty much it. Oh yeah. It's like, oh, and my grandfather was the first wheel. You know what he transformed into? Nothing! Then he wasn't a fucking transformer! Anyway, I'm still trying to figure out how that fucking works. Anyway, Jetfire dies by Scorponok. I know he was in the desert last time, but he just came out fucking nowhere, to be honest. Just out of fucking nowhere. And he gives Optimus Prime his parts to give him a power boost. Which leads to the coolest, most badass look for Optimus Prime ever. Like, in this movie, Optimus Prime is fucking awesome. He really is. He is a fucking badass, and he brutally kills whoever the fuck gets in his way. Like, he is fucking dark in this movie. I mean, not nearly as dark as in the third one, but we'll get to that next time. But, and of course, but what pisses me off is we spent 30 to 45 minutes on an action scene of just fucking padding. And then when we finally get to the big fight scene, the scene of Optimus Prime versus Megatron and the Fallen, we get 10 seconds. Literally 10 seconds each of this fight. I know Optimus Prime is supposed to be a badass, but you built this villain up, this fucking villain up to be stronger than any of the primes, even though his weakness is a prime. You built him up to be this powerful being, and he goes down in 10 seconds. That's a fucking cop-out right there. That's fucking lazy. There are so many things you could have taken out of that fight scene. Hell, there's a lot of things you could have taken out of this fucking movie and given us a proper fight. Because again, we came here to see Transformers fight. We didn't come here to see no fucking parents eat pop brownies, acting like they're on cocaine, dogs fucking, robots humping, Megan Fox, Shia LaBeouf acting like a fucking spaz, or even in John Turturro's ass. We didn't pay money to see that. You want to make a comedy with those characters? That's fine. But you leave Transformers the fuck out of it. With that fucking said, Transformers 2 is worse. Fucking worse than the first one. I give this motherfucking piece of shit a 2 out of 10. I should give it a lower score, but there's a fucking reason why I can't. And I will tell you the next time. God fucking damn it.